I think one of the worst things that could happen to anybody in law enforcement, especially a chief of police, to be faced with a dilemma like what they had in Connecticut.
Police Chief Willie Lovett says last week his heart went out to all those in Connecticut. But now he says we face the issues that got us here, and he believes one of them is automatic weapons.
What's the purpose in having an assault rifle if you're not going to use it? Do you buy it for sports? I don't think so.
Lovett's careful to say he knows semi-automatic weapons like this rifle, which is the type used by the Connecticut shooter, are legal. But he's not sure why anyone needs one of these guns either, saying in some cases it's not that hard to turn a semi-automatic into an automatic weapon.
I'm not going to disobey the law until you can't have it. But I just don't think they serve any useful purpose, and that's just my opinion.
The NRA said today the only thing that stops a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. It may not be quite that simplistic if you're a police chief, but Lovett does acknowledge that school security locally could certainly be beefed up.
I have talked to the chief of the Board of Education, and we have had some conversation about that. And we have agreed that it will be a joint conversation between the two of us about future efforts and how that's going to be handled.
He says if requested, local officers could be made available to help at certain times of the day in schools. But Lovett was blunt in saying he thinks that arming teachers is a terrible idea.
Can you imagine arming teachers? What kind of chaos that would present at a school full of students? You got hundreds of kids running around, you got teachers armed with guns, and most of them probably have no idea how to use it.
The chief says there really isn't one solution, but says whatever will make things better can only come from the will of the community.
Something is not working right, and we either don't have the ability to fix it or we don't want to fix it, one or the other. And, you know, you can choose, what side you want to take.